Welcome back, everyone. So today we are talking all about Coolsculpting. If you want to find out all about this from an expert surgeon, just keep on watching. Welcome back, everyone. So today we are talking all about Coolsculpting. Now, this has been a topic that has been heavily discussed in the aesthetic world, and today we are going to talk to expert surgeon Dr. Zarrabi all about what this procedure is and all the things we need to know before getting it done or considering it.
I'm Michael Zarrabi. I'm a board-certified plastic and reconstructive surgeon who specializes in cosmetic surgery in Santa Monica and the greater Los Angeles area. What we learned many years ago was that patients who were exposed to extreme cold saw a reduction in the fat of the area that was exposed to the cold. And so we started to experiment with the ability of cooling to destroy fat, and we've learned that if you can actually cause a frostbite or a freezing of the fat, it causes those fat cells to die, and it is permanent fat reduction. So Coolsculpting is this great technology which freezes the underlying fat of the area that we're trying to treat while still preserving the skin, because we don't obviously want to damage the skin, and we certainly don't want to damage any of the underlying structures under the fat. The ideal candidate for Coolsculpting is someone who has a normal height and weight ratio, ideally someone who takes good care of their body, eats well, exercises, but has focal areas of excess fat, kind of those stubborn areas of fat. The general rule is a patient should have about 1 inch of fat that they can pinch at least, and we also want that fat to kind of be a little bit stretchy. So if the patient's skin is too tight, it's not going to work very well. So you have to be able to kind of pull that skin and fat up into the Coolsculpting machine in order to freeze the fat. So the patient should have enough fat, but we also don't recommend it for patients who are severely overweight. And of course, those patients who are just too thin, they're also probably not the best candidates. So we always recommend patients start with obviously 1 session. Most patients will see about a 20 to 25% reduction of fat after their first treatment. And for some patients, that's all they're looking for. But for most patients, they're going to see the results, they're going to be very excited about the change, and then most patients will come back and probably have a second round of Coolsculpting. The goal for most patients who are coming to have Coolsculpting is to really get rid of that stubborn fat that they just are unable to lose through diet and exercise. Most patients will get their abdomen or their love handles done. A lot of men are coming in and having their love handles done. So it's really whatever area that patients have difficulty getting rid of the fat, Coolsculpting is great for that. Because the fat cells actually have to be taken away by the body, those dead fat cells are basically broken down by the body, it can take up to 2 months to see the final results. We always tell patients that there's probably about a 20 to 25% reduction in the fat that they can pinch. On average, that's about 22.5%. Some patients are not the best responders, so they may get only a 20% reduction. Other patients may get a 25% reduction of the fat that they can pinch. One of the potential side effects is that in a very small number of patients, they are not going to be responding to the freezing. Some of us have fat that is more resistant to freezing. So there's a small subset of patients who just will not respond. Other patients will have numbness of the skin in the area of treatment that can take several weeks for it to come back. And very, very rarely, patients will have some bruising in the area of the treatment. The best thing about Coolsculpting is that there is absolutely zero downtime. Patients can come in, have the treatment, and if they wanted to go work out, right after the treatment, they absolutely can. So there's zero downtime with this procedure.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zarrabi, for explaining everything that we need to know about CoolSculpting. If you guys want to find out any more information about CoolSculpting or any other cosmetic procedure, check us out at cosmetictown.com and you can find all the info there. Thank you so much for watching.